too much damage. Wave 3 is where it starts to get tricky. 2 flying enemies with ranged attacks and flight patterns that make it very hard to land hits on them. The bell throwing enemy especially really loves to dash away right before I can land a hit, which makes him very annoying. It's still early in the gauntlet though, and there's only 2 enemies total in this wave. Wave 4 is another round of 2 flying enemies, but these guys are nowhere near as bad as the other types of flying enemies in the gauntlet. They can also deal double damage with one of their attacks, but their flight pattern and bigger hitbox makes them much easier to deal with, so they aren't anywhere near as bad. Ooh, Wave 5. It's the worst one, I think, so it's nice that at least it's one of the earlier ones. The Maestro enemy is the most annoying of all in this challenge, and Wave 5 has 2 of them. It's basically impossible to fight these guys without taking damage in the Pogo Only challenge. This is because the cog flies that orbit them, which will fly into Hornet since I need to be above the Maestro in order to hit it. You also can't just go slow and try taking out the cog flies first either, since the Maestro can just resummon them in. The best strategy I found was to position myself ahead of time to be directly above where one of them will spawn, and immediately take it out with the Delver's Drill. It does enough damage that 2 uses of it, or 1 use and a few needle hits, will take one out. This is more of a kamikaze strategy though, so I use the Lifeblood Phial and just tank the damage. When 1 remains, it's still kind of impossible to take it down without getting hit, but it's at least not as bad as dealing with